We're back at it. This is part 2 of the 1882 Morgan silver dollar coin ring. Still got a bit of this lip to cut away, so that's what I'm going to get started on. There we go. Welcome back. Sorry for the brief interruption. Gotta do what I gotta do, that's true. I really love how shiny, freshly cut silver is. It's just very pretty. It's really tricky when you get really close to the end of it. There's still a little bit of a lip, but if I slip off, it'll scratch up the inside details. We really don't want that to happen. We gotta go real careful like to get that last bit off there. Oh yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Very nice, very nice. This is called a deburring tool. They're pretty handy. So the Morgan silver dollars are usually 200. Right now they're on sale, 50% off for the rest of October. And if you catch me live, you'll get to see it. If you miss the live, it will be reposted on YouTube. So you can go back and watch it whenever you want. The deburring tool is a pretty basic tool. It's just got a handle and like a swivel joint and a blade. So it's really just a blade and a handle. Not a whole lot going on there. But it spins very nicely, and it's a very good way to clean up the inside of circles of metal objects. A lot of plumbers use them to clean up the inside of pipes. I use them to make coin rings. I did make this a little too small, so I'm going to stretch it just a bit. About half a size. That's what I'm shooting for. Right now it's 13 1/4. 13 is our target size, but I do want to stretch it a bit more so that we can get the shape of it a little better. Like it to be 13 1/2, and that's where we got it, so that's good. Looks like I've got quite a few comments here, so let me catch up real quick. I'm making one, a ring with a spoon, tapping and rolling it. Old school, yes sir. Yeah, I'm all new school over here. No spoon tapping for me. That takes forever. And you lose all your cool coin detail. But what happened about the dog earlier? So she's like dog sitting, and it's just a little pit bull, and he's just real jumpy. So she's not hurt or nothing. He's just a bit of an excitable pup. Whoa. State championships for marching band today. That's cool. One year I did a UIL marching band competition, and it rained during our performance, like hardcore. We still won, but It was a difficult show to put on. We had one guy, you may not believe me, but it happened. We had one guy who was marching backwards playing trumpet, and he slipped on the grass and did like a backwards somersault and then stood back up and kept playing. Like, we caught it on video. It was nuts. I'll never forget it. So good luck, man. I hope you guys do well. Can we see the dogs? It's not at my house. It's a friend's dog. So she went over to his house because he's out of town to feed him. You play tuba? I play baritone. So I feel you. I feel your pain. I'd never marched in the ring though. Yeah, this is 4-0 steel wool, so it's really, really fine. So it's not going to scratch up the surface of the coin, but it is going to help remove this kind of gray fire scale substance off of there. You can see we're getting it nice and shiny now. We're just going to knock that fire scale off of there with this. What are you guys playing? You playing some cool tunes? Yes, I can resize a ring once it's made. I prefer my customers to get the most accurate ring size they can, but if it doesn't fit, I do offer one free resizing and a minor scolding because they didn't size their finger correctly. But yeah, I want your rings to fit comfortably. So I've had a few where I've had them ship them back and resize them. Polishing your instrument right now. Nice. Day of the Wrath. That sounds intense. How do you size your finger? Can you do a demonstration? So what I highly recommend is trying to find something like this. You can get them on Amazon for under $5. You can find them at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, craft stores all over the place. And just try these on until you find one that's comfortable. If you don't want to go buy something, you can visit a jewelry store and get size there. Most of them will do it for free. But any other way to measure your ring, measure your finger, other than this or a jewelry store, I do not recommend. There's lots of very inaccurate ways to do it. Don't do those. Quick question. If Andrew Johnson coin, can you make it so Johnson is on top of the ring? I cannot. So whatever's in the middle of the coin gets punched out. And I have not been able to basically solder that onto a ring yet. It is something I've tried, but with very little success. So pretty much you want to pay attention to what detail is on the outside edge of the coin. That's what's usually going to be on the ring. So his name will be on there, but his face probably won't be. Yeah. But you could get the center punch made into like a necklace or an accompanying like keychain. I can do that, but I can't attach it to the ring itself. And for anyone who's interested in getting a coin ring made by me, you can tap the gold chain at the bottom of the screen or the website link on my profile. You can also visit coinringmaker.com. A lot of stuff is 50% off for the rest of October. So now is a really good time to get yourself a cool coin ring. And at the end of October, I'm raising my prices back up to normal rates again. And I don't think I'll do a 50% off sale anytime soon. So y'all got a couple days to take advantage of that. Hop on over to coinringmaker.com and save yourself some money. Get you something cool. This is shining up really nicely. Oh, yeah, I could resize it later. That's fine. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. Yeah, that's the problem I've run into. Is it really ruins the beauty of the ring, and it's also not very comfortable. Like when I do it successfully, the center punch kind of knocks into your other fingers. It's just not very comfortable. It doesn't look super great. So for now, I prefer to just do bands like this. I think they look really good, and they're comfortable, and they're not going to like snag on your clothes or anything. Thank you very much. Yeah, this came out really good. I was kind of worried about some of the cracking we were getting, but it looks like the steel wool knocked all that crack off of there. It looks really smooth and pretty. Really nice. Yeah, I've been working on older and older Morgan dollars, and once I broke past like 100-year-old coins, they started doing that like delamentation cracking. And it's been scaring me a little bit, but this came out beautifully. I don't think I can make brass knuckles in my state. I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I mean, you'd probably save quite a bit if you did. And you've got a couple days. Like, you don't have to do it right now. You've got a couple days. Texas? It's a belt buckle. No, they won't let you do anything that even looks like brass knuckles here. You can't even have like a mug with brass knuckle handles. They're like, no. A 2-finger ring? Maybe. Call it a paperweight. Let's get a real good look at this. It's about finished. We've still got a bit of polishing to do, but I think this came out absolutely fantastic. The date looks very good. Yeah, I can do a size 14. In God We Trust on the inside there. Except for quarters. The max size I can do for quarters is 13. Yeah, that looks great. All right. Well, I'm going to take another 5-minute break and hop off of here, and then I'm going to work on the next coin ring I have, which is going to be this one right here. It's an Intus fine silver 1/4 ounce Indian round. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and hit the follow button. You should get a notification when I get back on here. No, it's not comfort. There's still quite a bit of detail on the inside. I still have a bit of polishing to do too. That's funny. If anybody has any questions before I hop off of here and take a little break, go ahead and put them in the chat. If you haven't hit the follow button yet, hit the follow button. Also, go to my profile and subscribe to me on YouTube. If you'd like to send me a coin, you can hit the Get a Quote button on my profile. Just tell me about the coin, what it's made of, what year it is, what kind of coin it is, and the ring size you need, and I can get back to you with a quote pretty quickly. Yeah, that came out really nice. I like that. Can I make the quarters thinner? I can. This is usually the band size for quarters. So you can see there's quite a bit of difference in thickness. So we got quarter, half dollar, dollar. So the bigger the coin, the thicker the band usually is. I like to keep quarters this thick because you get the state and the year it was founded, and you get quite a bit more detail and the year it was made on the back. If I go any thinner, it will start cutting into those dates, but it is something I can do. If that's something you're interested in, it would be more of a custom ring. You couldn't order straight off the website. So go ahead and get in contact with me on the Get a Quote button on my profile and let me know what quarter you'd like and that you would want it thinner. And we could get to work on that for you as well. Is it possible to make the same ridge on both sides? No. So this is the reeded edge of the coin. Coins only have one reeded edge, and this is actually part of the middle of the coin that I punched through, so I can't really make them match. I have sanded this off before so that it's smooth like the other side. I had a customer who wanted me to do that, but I actually think the reeded edge is really neat, so I like to keep it on there. Not very accurately, no. Yeah. And when you wear it, you don't really see the edges too much anyways. So it's not too big of a deal. But if you do want them to match, I could sand it off. But I'm not able to duplicate this over here, unfortunately. That's just the feature of the coin. I try and keep as much of the actual coin detail on the rings as I can. Stay true to the coin detail. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here and take a short break, and then I'll be back to make this into a ring. That'll be fun. See you then.